can be anything I want to be. So I've cooked to make a living.
My friend, okay.
Sorry?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
But that was not really working out, so I
Did.
Getting that, I'm literally like, this person is going from 50 to 500. Why am I not going that way? You know, so I'll be somebody that, especially in our industry, right? We look up to him a lot.
Does your content creation with him affect your relationship? Your relationship.
I had to shoot at Mangrove. I first they cry. After the cry, I come clean my hair. Let's say we're on a dinner date and it's just me and him. We're going to eat. You're not even going to see his face.
Welcome to Wesani Today. This is Creative Collab Podcast, powered by Wesani Media Production.
I'm sitting with these beautiful, amazing ladies today. Please, can you introduce yourself?
All right, so my name is Percy Bay. I'm a food and lifestyle creator, and I'm so glad to be here.
Percy, babe.
Yeah.
And you, ma'am?
Hi, I'm Ifechi, a lifestyle creator. I do relatable content and also UGC. Nice to be here.
Ifechi, nice to have you here. And you, please?
Okay, hello, I'm Ruth Kamsi. I'm a travel creator, lifestyle and food creator living in Owerri, and I'm grateful to be here.
Oh, Ruth. I have Percy, Ifechi, and Ruth Kamsi. Beautiful, amazing ladies who are doing content creation. Please, how long have you been doing content creation?
Well, officially, it's been 2 years now.
Wow, that's amazing.
2 years since 2024.
Wow. And you?
I think I'm just a year and 3 months. I started February last year.
That's amazing. You're doing well. Hi, Ifechi.
I'm the baby of the house. Officially, about 6 months now.
Oh, wow.
But I've been on and off, but like officially 6 months, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, you're the oldest so far. Percy, being the oldest, having spent 2 years doing content creation, tell me what drains people the most?
What drains people, content creators? Right. I think one of the major things that drain content creators is having to stay consistent. Because there is always stay consistent, be consistent. If you're not showing up every day on social media, you're not going anywhere. Right. So that need to be consistent to come up with creative ideas. Oh my God, it can be draining. The mental stress, people just think that it's just, you come online, see a funny video, you swipe, you like it. They think it's just as easy as that. No, there is a lot of work that goes behind the scene, and that work is draining, trust me. From thinking to scripting, to shooting, to editing, to making sure that everything is perfect, then you have to now do this every single day. Boy, oh boy, it is hard. So I think the mental stress is what drains people. The fact that you need to be consistent, you need to show up every single day. It choke. So yeah, I think that's it.
Being the youngest in the house, I mean youngest by how many years you spend on content creation. Okay, do you agree with Percy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like she said rightly, people just see videos and they don't know the things that actually going to bring in those videos. And it could just come across to them as, it might come across like a simple idea to them. But the thought process that actually went into that, it's quite draining. And to further add to what she said, content does not depend on, it doesn't care for your mood.
Yeah.
So whether you feel like posting or you don't feel like posting, whether you feel like shooting, you don't feel like shooting, you have to still show up. So, for me, sometimes when I know that I might get in a mood where I don't want to show up, I just quickly edit and schedule in advance so that, because I know that if I just stay like this till evening, I'm not going to make any posts. So I just quickly edit and schedule in advance. So that's.
Ruth Kamsi, do you also schedule? Because
You know, when people don't really understand difficulties in content creation because it's easy to just come online and see videos like, this is good. Like you said, just swipe. But you see, the mood thing about content, it's the bad part of it. Because imagine you wake up today, you're sick, and you haven't shot, you haven't edited. Let's say you have shot, you haven't edited, and you have maybe malaria. You cannot really look at your phone. What happens? And then you have a heartbreak. Let's even be realistic.
That one is even the worst.
You are going through
fresh breakfast.
Where you want to take see morale, create content.
Right.
You're not feeling excited because the content has a mood. Like it has a spirit. What you feel is what your audience feels.
Yeah, it translates
like
into your
moves.
videos.
So imagine that I'm feeling moody. I'm not all up to it. And I'm like, today you people, nobody go watch. It doesn't have to be like personally, but I feel like at some point in life, it might not even be relationship heartbreak and stuff. If you lose money, it go be heartbreak.
Yeah,
you get?
that's true.
So imagine going through like such difficult time in life and you're still expected to show up online. Because every day people say, be consistent, be consistent. I don't even like the word be consistent because it puts people under a lot of pressure. And content creation does not need pressure. Because where is your originality? So if I can do stuff at my own pace, I know that I can show up 3 times a week. Let me show up 3 times a week. Don't tell me to show up for 7 days.
Actually, I think it's not human being that telling you to show up. It's the algorithm. It demands consistency.
But I think consistency can be defined in different ways.
Thank you.
Just like she said, consistency doesn't have to be showing up every day. There are some creators, big creators in the industry. I don't think Sabinus posts every single day.
Like 2 times a
Sabinus,
week.
2 times a week. Do you understand? So consistency can be producing a good quality video, your type of video that you know your audience love, the kind of videos that you know will move. If you know you can do it 2 times a week, bro, put it 2 times a week and leave it. Some people post 7 times a day. I see them on TikTok, bro. Until nothing come out. You get?
Yeah.
So consistency can be defined in different ways. Just do the one that works for you.
The
That's
only
what
thing
I
I
think.
would say is, if you're growing, like you're just coming up, you have to
Show up.
Because currently people have very low span attention. By the time I see you today and I don't see you tomorrow, I forget your face. Reality. You get? So if you're still growing, you're 200, 1K, 3K, 5K followers, you never reach there. So at least 3 to 4 times, but not under pressure. 7 times posting, you know they work.
And you will come post anyhow video and just put anything.
Percy, I think I follow you, so I know you have a lot of audience. Does social media make you feel lonely, like with all the amount of audience you have?
Oh, shame. Now, audience, I don't know. I don't know them. For instance, on Facebook now, there are over 160,000. I don't know them. On Instagram, I don't know this one. So, real life, I will not say it's lonely because I also have a life. So one thing I advise content creators, for them not to get lonely, is to have a life outside this social media thing you're doing. Outside coming, you stay inside your house, you shoot, you batch create, you post, you're seeing your views, they are going up, you're excited, you're happy, and you don't have time for any other thing. That's bad. Try to have a life outside. If you have a life outside, you have people you go out with, you have something you do that is keeping you, motivated. Because if your happiness is dependent on social media or your
Anyway, you get 200 views.
my dear, you get one day where I post video like that, I don't see one comment. Your eye go blow.
I have some people that have put down their post because they don't have comments.
Yes, nah.
It doesn't make sense now. I think that's an inferiority complex.
No.
You're human. So I'm a realist. I'm in touch with reality. Do you get? Anything can happen to you. Imagine putting your whole sweat in a video. You don't plan, prepare. You've done pre-production, post-production. You've edited, giving your finest effects. This video at least 30K views. You can't post and they see 300.
So you
The
bring
first
it
thing
down.
your brain will tell you is, I made a mistake
In this video, let me take it down.
Post it later.
Let me take it down at maybe I not post it at the right time.
It's like at 6 p.m. they will come So it can just be anything basically.
So, Ifechi, the baby of the house, starting 6 months ago, have you ever felt like quitting?
No. So like I said, I've been on and off for years.
Okay.
Yeah, but let me take this thing seriously. But I wouldn't say I've ever felt like quitting because naturally I'm a quitter. If I'm doing something, like if I'm doing a business now and it's not going well, it's easy for me to quit. Like I quit easily. Yeah. But content creation has somehow stuck. I can take a break. Yes, I felt like taking breaks, definitely. But quitting permanently has never crossed my mind, actually. So just take a break, figure things out again, then you head back right into it. So, yeah.
Have you ever felt like quitting?
So let me say something. I think what makes people want to quit content creation is because they are not living the life.
Okay.
You get? Like, for example, I do storytelling and I make my content quite relatable. So it revolves around my life. I'm not doing things outside my life. Do you get? If I wake up now, I want to go to Obudu Cattle Ranch, it means I want to have a solo time for myself. When I get there, I create content. I show you that, I went to Obudu. That's my content. Now, I'm not living above my means. So I'm not putting myself under pressure. So it's when you start creating unrealistic content I'll now wake up and say, today na golden tulip I want go lodge so that I go show on a content. Do you get? And I cannot really afford it like on a regular. So by the time let's say I now have money, I go to golden tulip and spend 2 nights. And next week I know seafood chop. I can't show you guys another hotel. So it's when you create, when you're original in your content and you create a relatable content, it becomes easy for you. So even when you get to the point where, I want to quit, you'll be like, but this is my everyday life. Let me just, you can wake up in the morning and set your camera as you bathe, you eat. You're creating content.
So originality matters.
No, I agree with her. But then I feel like when it comes to quitting content creation, the reason why a lot of people would want to quit is because of they put the money first. They are coming to create content to make money. Honestly speaking, I've been at the spot where I want to quit. I'm tired. I feel, pressure. That's because I'm in a position where before I was just doing content for fun and all that. But then I find myself in a position where I have to do content to make money. Do you understand? Like really, really to make money. And there's a lot of deadline. There's a lot of pressure. Especially those that are doing content creation as a 9-to-5 job.
You go pay bills now.
Do you understand? So that pressure of setting of deadlines, that pressure of targets, that pressure of making money can make you wake up one day and you're like, I'm tired. I just want to make I go find something else do because I don't tire. Do you understand? That could actually make somebody feel like quitting. But just like she said, if you are creating content out of the fact that you're passionate about it, you want to just put something out there, you want people to relate to you, the story you're telling, you don't care, just they put them, they go. It's going to make it so fun. It makes the spark, remain there. Do you understand? So yeah, if you're feeling like quitting, it means you're doing something, you're doing something wrong.
Before you start choosing content as your 9-to-5, make sure that you've had the community.
Yeah.
Because I don't see why you have like 5K followers and you are doing content as your
full-time job. Yes.
You've not started getting brand deals. How do you intend to pay your bills?
Yes.
That's why you now get under so much pressure because they need to make money. And now you're no longer creating for fun. It is not a job.
It's not a job.
So
it can be draining, honestly speaking.
In a month, you don't get to work like 2 to 3 brands. You don't make any money. What will you do? You want to quit.
You're saying the truth. You said originality. You mentioned originality. And I'm asking, aside content creation, who are you?
I'm a lot.
I really want to know.
I'm a lot. So I studied engineering in school.
Okay.
But I'm somebody that you can say I'm very I'm multifaceted. Do you get? I cook. I'm a chef. So there are times where I've cooked to make a living.
My friend.
Sorry?
Are you sure?
I don't follow that. I do private chef.
Well, you can actually use it to,
I don't follow that. I don't follow that. I do private chef. But yeah, I make like really good meals. And there are times where I've earned from it. I've sold perfumes, right? I still sell but based on drop shipping. So I can be anything I want to be. I've been in movies. I've acted with Apama. I can just be anything as far as I'm making legit money. But I'm a solo person. So I tell somebody that if you judge me by my social media, you get it wrong. Because I can wake up and be like, let me go and see a movie alone. I can go on a trip alone. After I went to, alone. I go just carry my bag. But when you see me on social media, I be like, she go really I don't like people that much. So I'm a lot of things aside social media. And that's what keeps me original. Because I try to separate my content creation from myself.
Oh, and Percy, I've noticed you eat a lot, and I think there's a review of you owning a restaurant. So tell me, outside content creation, who are you?
Okay, so outside content creation, a lot of people do not know this, but I'm a nutritionist. Yes, I studied nutrition and dietetics in school. That's not why. And a lot of people, when I tell them I'm a nutritionist, they feel like, so they taught you how to cook in school. I'm like, bro, nutritionist, they taught me how to cook in school, right? Literally, I've worked in hospitals. I worked in nutritionists, they work in hospitals. We take care of people, their health. Literally what doctors do, but we are on the food side, right? So I already have like a passion for food. I love food. So aside waiting they see for social media, real life through, I like food. Do you understand? I'm a nutritionist. I can take care of sick people, diabetic people, stuff like that. Yeah, I own a couple of, I've done a lot of things. Like she was saying, I do forex. I dey sell skincare. I sell skincare products. I dey sell clothes. A lot of things outside of my online personality. But then I feel like I don't think there's a lot of difference between what you see online and me because
in as much as online, I'm very playful. Real life, I am. But there are sometimes I just need my space. Sometimes some of the things we put on social media just because we have to just put it. Real life, we don't really day. Do you understand? Like we don't really day. And then personally, on my own, I love movement. I don't like staying in one place. I like traveling. I like seeing new places. Right? Yes. And I'm also trying to show that part of me online. But if you check Ansha, there not really be much difference between me real life and me online. Yeah.
If she mentioned she has been quitting a lot.
why is that what you are looking here?
So I want to know what have you been quitting from? And they tell me.
Okay, so
sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Aside content creation, let me have a history about you and those things you've quitted online before.
Okay, so I think we have some things in common.
Oh.
I love food.
Okay.
And I also love exploring. And my personality online is the same as my personality offline.
Okay.
So for the things I've been businesses. So I was once into real estate.
Wow.
Yeah, but that was not really working out. So I
Quitted.
The real estate was not real.
No, I was not real about the real estate. I didn't quit per se, but like I branched into short. Like I was more of like sales of houses then and plots of land, but then I branched into short lets instead, and that was moving, but it was not as. I think this comparison thing was a lot then on me because I was like, this person just started too now and she's blah blah blah. But like, so that was what made me. And again, I moved states, so I think that's like made me quit that and all of that. Yeah,
But I think there's something she just said now that just packed up something in my head, which I think is something everybody should talk about. This thing about comparison. She spoke about it in terms of her job, but I feel like when it comes to content creation, is the reason why many people are quitting.
Exactly. I was actually coming to that. Yes. I was coming to that. But now you brought it out. Let's talk about it. How do you feel about this comparison? She started yesterday and she's doing better than me. How do you feel about it?
It is real. The depression is, honestly, if you allow it, the depression is real when it comes to comparison. Now, I'll speak about it personally. One thing comparison has made me do is that I no longer appreciate my little growths. Do you understand? Because you see someone that is online that just came online, all of a sudden the person don't date 300k followers.
And that's what comparison
right?
It steals your joy, basically.
Yeah,
and it can make you like want to lose your originality. You're like, should I do what it is?
Yes, you get. And then me, I did like maybe 30k, and I go from 30 to 35. I know can't they appreciate the 30 to 35 where I go because at the reason say it be like no, you know, do you understand? Because I'm not appreciating that. I'm like, this person is going from 50 to 500. Why am I not going that way? Do you understand? Comparison at some point, it made me blind to my own progress, right? It made me blind to the things I was doing right,
to the good things.
To the good. And if I had not taken a step back and told myself, bro, you are growing, I would have deviated from the path I'm supposed to be going to, right? It would have led me into depression. It would have done a lot of things.
If I don't even quit.
My quitting, obviously, because it did somehow now.
Yes.
Talking about this comparison, let's take it a step further to comment sections. A lot of people are on your comment sections and then they are bashing you and they keep picking out the negative things you didn't do or the things you did wrongly or what they assume you should do. Please, how does it affect you? How does it affect you?
Roots, wait, they look me like that. Roots. Why?
She get experience.
Yes, she look me like that. She get experience.
No, for me, I tell people that social media is not my reality. And most of the time, people are projecting. Do you get?
Yeah.
People speak from their own experiences. And when you know it's not your reality, there are some, like me, there are some I will respond to you. When I went to Makati Beach, somebody came and said, it not show us the man that took you there. I told him, I know say your village women, they know they make them. we they make them. We used to use our money and take ourselves on trips. So you get
Bullet touch the village women.
Of course. So most times people project on you.
Yeah.
So imagine when I read over 120 comments and 80 are positive, why do I need to focus on
the negative?
So it doesn't mean that it will not get to you, but sieve it. Take the good part and throw away the bad parts.
And again, people, anyway, I don't have experience like my senior colleagues. But then the thing is, people will always talk. So,
and that's why you posted for them to talk.
So why
I was coming to that.
Like, the negative comments also draw engagement. Because, so whatever talk, just If the negative ones are like
a mass come up or
PR is PR.
thank
My
you.
dear, funny
Or PR
enough,
is
most of
PR.
the things they talk about in that comment section that they feel like they are bashing us, we intentionally put it in the
Yes,
video.
now.
We
For that
intentionally.
drug.
What are you saying? What are you not talking about? We will intentionally maybe remove wear two wrong shoe, whatever,
They'll
and
not
work.
pick on it
And
and like,
yeah, they'll not pick. That thing you're doing is actually
Yeah,
helping
my
our
love.
engagement. See, me, for instance. You see, when it comes
be
to
triggering them.
negative PR, now and they look at that man, Jesus, they will be giving him back to back. And guess what? They know that this guy has authority. They know
And-
that he
and
has
another
influence.
thing,
And he don't even send their papa, honestly.
People don't even understand sarcasm. Somebody might put out a content and it's all sarcasm, but because Nigerians are very
We are in
emotional,
Emotional.
Nigeria. We are in
they'll not say,
Nigeria.
you did it like this, and he'll be triggering you, and you'll be reacting. Like, grow up. It's not that
Honestly.
deep.
You mentioned Okpeyemi.
Yes.
I was going to come to that.
Wow.
Does your content creation with him affect your relationship?
Which type of my relationship I
Your
mean?
relationship aside
Which of the relationship?
outside social media, your private relationship, does he?
She thinks we should get private relationship.
Why will it affect? Or maybe somebody that, especially in our industry, right? We look up to him a lot because yes, the food critic. Me, I used to tell because people used to call me food critic. I'm not a food critic.
I mean, the food I want.
I know they do food critic. I just want chop food. I want chop food. I'll come tell you say, oh, this
You
food,
good
I chop.
though.
You good
You
though.
know good
Do you
though.
understand? So I'm not here to do food critic, but then there are a lot of things I learned from Obemi. Obemi is a very good friend and a very good mentor, both online and offline. Do you understand? I think I'll leave it there. There's nothing affecting anything.
So the
right?
question I meant to ask was, does your content creation life affect your relationship life?
Oh, okay. It does to an extent. So you know how you're a social media person. If you're not careful, there's a video I posted yesterday. I said in life you need to find balance. If you don't have balance, you lose it all. So you know how you post a video, you go just hold your phone. How many comment I don't get? And maybe you're someone you have a relationship or not. You're with your friends,
Friends.
and you guys are trying to have a good time. Nowadays, if you go out, you go out to your friends. Everybody
Pay attention to
phone.
1 hour you have not spoken to each other
yes.
because everybody's on social media. So most times, if you don't find a balance, you get carried away, and this
Yes.
affects your relationship,
Yeah.
your friendships. I'm even guilty of it. Do you get? Sometimes I can hang out with my friends and I go just make I check my video.
Make I
Before
check my
you know,
video.
1 hour don't
Make I
go.
post.
Yeah.
Once
Make I post.
make I post. I go there on that.
scrolling.
Sometimes
Still scrolling.
I
Make I
edit, my dear.
Make I
Make I edit. You put AirPods.
Before you know, 1
before you know,
hour
1 hour
don't
don't
go.
go. So sometimes, like she
It
said,
definitely affects.
it
But
affects
that's
if you're
where
not very
creating a
careful.
balance
Yes,
matters.
yes. If you're not very careful, it can.
Okay, for me, also something similar to what she said, but in terms of maybe conversations, when you're conversing with friends and inspiration comes from anywhere.
Yeah.
So we can be talking, you can be telling me something serious, and then I'm getting inspiration, and I'm blanking out of that conversation.
Before you know, you've carried your
but
phone.
then, so that's and I feel like my people understand to some extent.
You think?
they
You
do.
think?
To some
My dear,
extent.
my dear, no go talk am o.
Wait, do
That's
you
the
think
truth.
or you assume they understand?
She's assuming because sometimes,
I feel like they do.
for sometimes they really know.
Because it's not like it actually happens often. Yeah, it's not like it happens a lot. So yeah,
In
so I
12
just feel like-
hours.
what?
In 12 hours, like in a day. How much time does it happen?
Hey.
First of all, it's only when I'm with friends.
Okay.
And I'm not that outgoing type A. I don't go out a lot like
Okay.
that. So it's only when I'm with them. And yeah, so let's just say out of 30% out of 100 generally. 30, yeah.
Yeah,
You might not just do it because if
Yeah.
every day they collect us both. You did not come. I said I was editing.
Anything. And sometimes when you're in, like, maybe let's say you go out, maybe for a date, let's say it's a relationship, you go out for a date and you guys are probably supposed to spend time and talk, but as you enter there like this, you just see
Ambience.
something we give you idea.
Ambience.
Like, babe, can you calm down? In fact, that's not even the words. Babe, can you take my phone and just if you do that first, second, third time, bro, that guy go sit you down and tell you half far.
And do you know there are moments you're actually meant to experience, not capture.
Capture, yeah.
But then as
Exactly.
creators,
We have
You need to show everything. Like it's just I need to show this. Like
and that's where we always have it wrong. The need to show everything.
That's what I'm trying to say now. How do you balance your social media life as a content creator and your personal life?
That's where balance comes in.
How do you balance
Know how
it?
to separate.
Okay, imagine you're advising a young content creator, somebody that is looking up to you tomorrow. How do you balance? Teach them to balance these things.
Okay, for me, I'll tell them it's not everything you show online. You still need a private life outside social media. Right? For example, let's say I'm going on an intimate date with my partner. You're not even going to see his face.
Yes.
Do you get? I'm not going to record him. If let's say we're on a dinner date and it's just me and him, we're going to eat. Yeah, I might take pictures of the food and all of that, but then I'm not going to ruin the moment. I will come on light, bring my phone. Oh yeah, we'll not even have like a tete-a-tete. We cannot even have like good conversations because I want to. So find a balance. Know when to capture. Know when to keep your phone aside.
This happened to me recently. I unveiled my man on social media. And trust me, I don't unveil his face.
Oh, okay. You unveil hand.
I unveiled body without face. I took the bashing. Even some blogs took the picture and wrote articles about it. Why Nigerian ladies like this? They don't want to show the man, so we see the skeleton.
Why the one thing I know about social media is whatever information you give to them, that's what they will use against you. They will feed it on it, and that's what they have against you. So no matter how you want to do them, anything where you no give them. If they let me they carry blog, I show you the face, I not show you the face. Take the body like that, go look for the face where match them. You get hair. Exactly. So that's just how
talking about this, to talk about this relationship and then what you feed the social media. What emotional sacrifice comes with visibility?
Emotional sacrifice. Okay, like what she said much earlier, your mood. Your videos are affected by your mood, so you have to sacrifice your sadness. You know that when you're wallowing in pain and sadness, you have to actually wallow in that pain. But guess what? Because you have to, you have to post.
Suffering.
You understand? You have to smile even while you're suffering. You go postpone the tears. May you push on to tomorrow. Say you gas video.
I've been called for a job.
You get?
I had to shoot at Mangrove. I first they cry. After the cry, I come clean my
hair now. Go exactly. Come back. Come back. Come continue the tears. Yes. So you have to make the sacrifice. You have to tell yourself that this is what I need to do. I need to show up. I need to shoot for this brand. I need to be here. I need to be here. This emotional thing that is going on with me, make I don't postpone them small. I go come back. Do you understand? So we make a lot of sacrifice. It can even be in form of family, friendship, relationship.
Yes.
Do you understand? There was a time in my life I was having a lot of issues with my parents because of you they shoot. Why you shoot? They enter 8 p.m. You they shoot. Why they get? They understand. Say night shoot day. They understand. Say you they shoot. You get some session where maybe some shots where you need take for night. Do you understand? Those things can make you feel unhappy because your parents are not. Do you understand? So they are at several levels of your life. It gets emotional. You must sacrifice. For it to work emotionally, you must give something.
So that's what she said. There's a lot of emotional sacrifice. Down to friendships. So sometimes you have friends that are not content creators. So imagine going out with them.
Okay.
Sometimes discrepancies coming. They are not feeling comfortable with you creating content. Do you get?
Yeah.
So most times you even get to lose friends because you're busy, you're doing your own thing, you're gaining popularity online. Most times your friends feel left out. So now you don't have to what should I do? Okay, I'm not gonna start content creation now. You get? But it's not that easy. So most times you even lose friends because you start content creation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just said it recently, so tell me.
Mine is still on the mood thing.
Okay.
Yeah, the fact that whatever your mood is, you have to just keep that aside and create content, basically. Create, edit, and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if social media should disappear today, if Mark Zuckerberg decide to shut down Facebook, Instagram, will you still discover your purpose? Will you still work on your purpose? How will you manage it?
That now boils down to the people that really use social media to make money and insist on it, right? You need to have a life outside that. That's why most content creators or most influencers, once they make money from social media, they go use and do it or establish something else. Sorry, my dear. They go use and establish something else so that in case this way they talk happen, they have something to fall back on. Do you understand? Yes. But even if there's no social media today, I know exactly what I stand for. I have my skills. I have my knowledge. I have a lot of things I can do, right? That is aside making videos online. So yes, I will still fulfill my purpose. The only thing, maybe the fact that I enjoy creating this content and putting it out there, I might miss that feeling, right? But will it stop me from enjoying and traveling because I know they put them online? No, now. I go chop now, right? But as long as you have something doing, that's why they say it's not about carrying video camera and just be videoing anyhow. No, get something tangible for yourself. Something where if they come on social media, you shake it like this, they know say you get some. Sorry, I'm speaking too much pidgin. Oh my god. Yes.
So social media has always just been like a vehicle. Like it's not just a pathway. It's not like the main destination or anything. So outside that social media, just to get like an online audience to help fulfill that purpose. Yeah, so might have a purpose, but like social media is just to get a wider audience for that purpose. Yeah. So it's not outside the content creation. Obviously, yes, I still know what I want to do in my life, and I'm still going to do that thing in my life. But like, social media is not me. Like, I'm not social media. It's not my identity. Like, whoever I am online is not my identity, basically. So, yeah.
First of all, social media should not go away.
Maybe you don't disappear. I say make I wait first. Let's go and talk. Make I talk out. I beg. Mark Zuckerberg.
I did not follow them as soon as you should not go away. I did not follow them because I make money from social media.
Yeah, please make it no go.
But then, aside being a content creator, I studied engineering, right? And I have a couple of jobs that I can do that does not require social media. So like she said, it's very important to have a life outside social media. And then as you're building social media, also build a community. Because let's say you have a community now and social media is crashing and you've moved them, you have a business. That community patronizes your business and you still get to make money regardless of being outside social media. So just make sure that you have backups regardless.
Okay, as it is now, I think they are teaching content creation as part of the syllabus in the university these days. So
they've added it.
I think so. I believe so. In fact, mass comm is no longer a department. I think it's a faculty on its own now. I think it has been divided into a lot of sub. Okay, talking about that, what advice will you give? Let me start from me. Back in university, Imo State University did not teach me practical photography for one day. Yeah, I never went to the radio station. I never from the school. I did those outside school. So after my school, I had to go back to school to teach some photography practical. Now, what I'm trying to say is that what advice are you going to give the young content creators who are in the university now, studying to become you tomorrow? What advice are you giving them, please? After you.
Okay, so young content creators. Well, which advice I won't give you? You cannot be hoping on your university teachers to this content creation, video editing, scripting, all these skills. They are soft skills. They are not going to come and teach you inside the class. Even if they tell me today that, Imo State University or Uni Ben, Uni Abuja, whatever uni, that they've put it in their curriculum, that they're doing content creation now as a full course, I will not still believe that they will teach you the best way to create content, how to make videos, how to make viral videos, the elements you need in your content for it to move, and everything, teaching you about algorithm, teaching you about ads. I am 100% certain they will not do that, right? So my advice to anybody that wants to venture into the digital space is that you have to, how do they talk for Bible? You've guinea with fear and trembling. You show fight for your salvation with fear and trembling. There are courses online. There are YouTube videos. There are people that are doing well in the industry you want to go into. Follow them. Look up to them. Watch them. Do your own. Make mistakes. Very important. Work, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes. Do you understand? Because if you keep doing theory, taking all this thing into your head, you will come out one day and think that you know it all, and you not know anything. So as you're seeing people online, there are lots of courses. If you go online and search how to be a content creator in 2020, you will see thousands of videos. Yes, they might not be as practical as you want it to be, but there are people that you look up to, right? You follow them through. You ask questions. You go for practical. Leave what they are doing inside your school. If you learn the theory on, you go outside and go and do you understand? Join agencies that are teaching people these things. Look for agencies, IT under them, and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead,
addition
please.
to what she said, I would say don't focus on the numbers. Like Salem King will always say, if you're setting goals, it should be around the number of videos you want to put out. For example, in a month, it should be around the number of videos you want to put out that month. Not because if you're focusing on the follower count, it can mount a lot of pressure on you and all of that. So focus on getting better at that, putting more videos out, mastering your craft and all of that. So don't focus on the numbers because that can really put a lot of pressure on you. I mean, while growth is the aim, but just don't focus on that.
Okay, for me, I would say, as a new content creator, I'm still young, so I'm also advising myself, originality and collaboration.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think where most of us miss it is collaboration. We think we can do it on our own.
Yeah.
But look at other creators. These people, they are a clique. Look at Victor, look at Adefe, look at OJ, look like they are a clique. So and most times when these jobs come in, it's still in between them. Because they can't go outside their clique. So learn to collaborate. Collaboration over competition. And then originality. Be yourself. Because what am I watching your video and thinking is somebody else?
Yes.
You copy the name, copy the strategy, copy the voicing, copy everything. Originality, be yourself. If you're doing storytelling, I'm not saying don't take pinpoints from people. Take points, but then make it yours. Own it. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
You can also come to Wesani Group and learn video editing, video shooting, content creation. That's practical part of it because you need practical. You need the need for practical experience cannot be overemphasized. So you out there, try and learn and add to your portfolio. Learn every day. Go and volunteer. Yeah, I know people are using people now in the name of volunteering, but go and volunteer. Go and intern for somebody or someone. My name is Joe Yudis Adaku, Queen G's Global Photographer, and today it was amazing having these beautiful ladies with me. I have Ruth Kamsi, Pesibe and Ifechi. I am a videographer, I'm a travel photographer, I am a content creator, and I'm an author. Nice having you here, and do have a good, amazing day.